This tongue exercise fixes insecurity that comes with difficulties in pronouncing words that include consonant sounds, letter S and letter X, both for children and adults. Instead of saying X, they say X, and instead of S, they say F. Okay, a very quick reintroduction before I continue. My name is Tessin. On this channel, I teach you fitness tips, dangers to avoid and tips to imbibe. So if this sounds like yes to you, please do wait to hit the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be the first to get notified. Without much being said, let's get down to the D, man. Okay, for those watching this video from YouTube short, if you find it interesting, click the video chain to take to the main video. You will watch the very end. If you or your child struggle with pronouncing letter S or letter X, practice this tongue exercise with me. Press your tongue just behind your teeth, but don't touch your teeth. Then close your mouth like this way, with your lips open while your teeth touching each other. Then try to blow A through your center teeth like Okay, while growing up as a child, I struggled pronouncing words correctly, especially my name. People make jest of me, even at school. Children will come, there's someone that will say my name is Tetsu, and they will find it funny as I'm laughing at me. But I wasn't much bothered about it, right? Because I was just a child. My mom was so concerned. She hated to hear me pronounce words wrongly, right? So she kept pressuring my dad. My dad became concerned at some point, and he started making inquiries, and people said he's just a child. If the first teeth got removed and the new ones come, the teeth were aligned with the tongue and we start pronouncing words correctly. My mom was a bit convinced, but the first teeth got removed, new one grew, and nothing changed. At this point, I was already pushing my teenage age. Even me, I started having this insecurity because people made me understand that I'm different, right? So I became much concerned. Some people will tell my parents that they need to injure my tongue with needle or fire so that whenever I'm pronouncing words, I will protect the injury from touching the teeth. I will have to hide my tongue from behind my tongue and my teeth to pronounce words correctly. My dad said no. They left me like that. Now it became my personal struggle how to hide this thing, right? So I started practicing simple tips. Like I remember back then in school, they used to teach us a definition of social study, and you say social study is a study of a man and his physical and social environment, right? But my first day to recite the definition of social study at school was a laughing stock. Let me take you back a bit. I was like, social studies is the studies of a man and his physical and social environment. It was crazy. It was literally a comedy show. Everybody was laughing, even me. I joined them laughing because they started imitating, like mimicking me. I found it funny, right? That, in fact, let's not make mistake about it. I was very intelligent, but this scene brought about insecurity to an extent I could no longer stand before my class to answer questions. Sometimes I will know, but I wouldn't want to stand. If they point at me, stand and say this, I will not. I wasn't really much concerned, but people made me understand I was different. But it was crazy. Like, for example, to tell you how funny children can be, only I wanted to become a medical doctor, I wanted to become a lawyer, I wanted to become a journalist, I wanted to become a pilot. And my dad told me that, see, if you had this pronunciation difficulty or even a normal accent, you cannot work anywhere as a journalist or as a journalist, right? So if you really want to become a journalist, you need to practice all these tongue tips. You need to correct yourself right now. It was a challenge for me as a child, struggling with a lot of things. I was traumatized, but I didn't take it as serious because I was just a child. I could live my normal life, be doing my things until people remind me that you are different. Now, my dad was somebody that loved magazines. Like, he'd buy newspapers every week. So now it was a challenge for me to be reading. I will take some newspaper, I will sit in front of the mirror in our house, and I'll be reading, I'll be practicing, I'll be reading audibly, and for me, I wanted to hear myself pronounce those things wrongly so I could correct myself. And today I speak fluently, I speak with boldness. Okay, in case you are wondering what brought about this video, I came across this video on Twitter, IG. So this lady was expressing what she actually went through during her childhood in pronouncing consonant letter S and letter X. I found it relatable. I went to the comment section, I shared my experience, and people started replying my comment, asking me how I scaled through. I promised to make a video that even if I want to write, it will be a lot of work for me. So I'll just make a video, explain everything in the video. That's why I'm making this video. So now, if you're one of those people that used to watch videos and just leave, see, if you find it relatable, share your experience, comment on it. You don't know who you may be helping out there. So my sister, name, if you find this relatable, comment. Bikono na bikono, comment on this video. Hey Joe, who's there?
My mom didn't cut my tongue when she gave birth to me, so I thought. I have an insecurity. Well, I had. Growing up, I used to talk with my tongue. It was so bad that before I could say a word, my tongue was already outside. I couldn't pronounce the letter S or any word that contained S because I would embarrass myself. I said it was cute, but I don't believe them. Because deep down, it made me feel insecure. One day, I met a seminarian who visited my parish. He also had the same issue. So it didn't take him time to understand my struggle. So his first word to me was, you have to conquer it. And I asked him, how? I can't recreate myself. It's my mom's fault. She didn't cut my tongue when I was born. And he smiled and said, it's not your mom's fault. There's nothing as cutting tongue. You can conquer it. Stop giving your tongue so much attention. Treat it like you treat every other part of your body. That was my turning point. I stopped paying so much attention to my tongue. He also gave me one trick. He said, use your teeth to block your tongue, so your tongue stays inside. And if you look at me, you find out that I still do it till today. When I talk, I try to block my tongue with.
After watching this video, I found it relatable. I went down to the comment section to share my experience as read. Tongue was my biggest challenge, but my mother hated me do it, made it worse. She forced me to correct it. Immediately after I made this comment, I had like 3 likes, and another person chatted me privately asking me how I did it, and I promised to make a video, and here is our chat. Here, read our chat. The person said, hello, I saw your comment. How were you able to correct it? Immediately I saw it, I remember it was this very comment I made, and here was my response. If you are on WhatsApp, write me your number here so I can do a video for you, or I can still post that here on my account. Hope it's a comment I made about speaking with my tongue out as a child. Don't mind my spelling, I put children there, and how my mom forced me to stop it, right? If yes, help me send the screenshot here, or go back and mention me in the comment I made. I would like attach it in the video. The person say, I like the comment and I am not on WhatsApp. Then I follow the notification of the person's likes and went back to the video. But then here was my response. No issue, I will make a video about it and demonstrate. If you go back to that video and watch the very end, she just explained everything. If you apply all the strategies, it will work. But since you need practical, I'm gonna demonstrate that in the video for you. And the person said, thank you so much. Minutes later, I started receiving notification. People were replying on my comments asking me how I did it. Even the lady that made that video asked me how I made it, and I promised to do the video, and that's the essence of this video.